Hi, welcome to your midweek minutes for Module 5, and we're looking at employee selection this week. And I just wanted to touch base with you on how information technology is changing the way human resources approaches selection of employees. And this is kind of a theme in this class. Last week I was talking about the same thing in terms of recruiting, but certainly in selection we've got information technology making the selection process both more efficient and more effective. So one way we're doing this is through utilizing HRIS, Human Resources Information Systems, which are like an enterprise system. Oftentimes the enterprise system has a module for human resources, and selection is often an important module within that. And so it allows human resources to track information that they need for compliance, to see whether they are complying with equal employment opportunity laws. And so that information can be stored in the HRIS. It also, we can make connections between selection processes and eventual employee performance to help us to validate tests that provide further information that's relevant to EEO considerations. We're also seeing, again, efficiency brought to the table. Many human resource departments now use automated resume screening, where we program in specific keywords related to credentials that are minimum qualifications for a job, and allow those to be screened via a computer rather than having a person looking over a resume and perhaps hundreds, sometimes thousands of resumes to see if there are minimum qualifications. Also, we see that we can track the selection process more with this human resource information system. Look at things like the time to hire in an employee dashboard to see, okay, what is the time between when we post the job and when we actually hire the job. We can also automate responses that we send out to people who have applied for the job but are no longer being considered for the job. So all of these things are making the HR process more efficient and less reliant on human capital to get these things done. Some other trends we're seeing in terms of selection, we're seeing more and more that the video-based interview is replacing the initial telephone interview. So oftentimes as an initial screening there is a telephone interview, and sometimes it's replacing every interview that's being done, and that can save on travel costs that are incurred. It also can be lower the disruption in people who are on hiring committees, that they can instead of taking more time away from their job, they can participate in a panel interview from their desktops, and applicants can participate in these interviews from their homes. So we're seeing a lot more use of this video-based technology. We're also seeing information technology used in selection test administration, where in the past employees would be taking tests on paper and pencil. More and more we're seeing that these tests are being administered via computer, and this allows again for more efficiency, but it also allows us to expand how we conduct tests. So it allows for more media to be used, so video-based tests that allow for more situational judgment to become part of the testing process, or other kinds of responses like reaction time can be measured very well over a computer. So And there's many other factors that we can consider how technology is advancing the selection process. But again, it helps us to do it in a more cost-effective manner. It also, if we're paying attention to the data, allows us to be more effective in our selection processes. So I am looking forward to meeting with your groups next week. We should be having our second follow-up meeting. If you don't have that scheduled, please get together with your group and get that scheduled with me. I will be emailing you early next week if I don't have you on my calendar. So I hope all is well. Please contact me if you have any questions. Take care.